Hey, you guys, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. All right, let's get down to business. Entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, Thursday night all live, every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. You don't need to be a member for that one. Just show up. And the members live is the first Friday of every month at 8:30 p.m. Eastern as well. We did move that up to this coming Friday, the 8th. So be there or be square. You do need to be a member for that one. Join button should be underneath the videos. If you can't find it, just go to the description box underneath the videos. Scroll down a bit, and you will find a link, and it will be labeled membership only, join link, or something like that. It's there. Just click on it. It'll take you to a link one way or the other. Okay, so I told you about that once a week I would be talking about Otter Spirit jewelry. I was again gifted the opportunity to be ambassador to the company for 3 more months. So once a week we're gonna talk about Otter Spirit. It is a family-owned small business. They have a lot of really good stuff. Like, it's hard to choose which one. So I chose the Aquarius vulnerability packet. Okay, so we have rose quartz. I have to look. And smoky quartz, just this one, and lepidolite, the purple. And they all have little tiny otters on them, little tiny otters, otter faces. Okay, the inside of each box says, each gemstone tells a unique story. Now it's time for you to write yours. Okay. Okay, so the smoky quartz is for releasing negativity. That is the root and solar plexus chakras. Lepidolite is finding solace in moments of calm, third eye and heart chakra. And we know what the rose quartz is. That is for love, the heart chakra. For love. Okay. Also, I did purchase the lapis lazuli. I'm in love with it. It's gorgeous. Okay, you guys. So I was looking up the materials of the rings themselves. Stainless steel. One of my personal favorites. It's not as soft. It's a little more scratch resistant and definitely more durable. Okay. So, what happens is when you click on the link in the description box for Otter Spirit, that's my link, and you will get 15% off. Now, I think it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. All right, that 15% off, and these items are fairly priced, very fairly priced. All right, they are made by hand. They are not mass manufactured in any way, shape, or form. And the materials are quality materials. And the stones are grade A to AAA. All right, nothing below grade A. Also, what else was I going to say? Oh, yes. So $1 for each item goes towards preserving the otters and wildlife in general. And we all love those little otter faces and their playfulness and their big hearts and the way they work together as a team. We should take some clues from the otters, you guys. Okay. All right. Excuse me. So, be right back. Anywho, better out than in. So, yeah, that's that. Otter Spirit. Take a peeky. All right. So what are we going to read on? We're going to read on who wins the house in 2026. All right. Spirit team chose Crystal Visions Tarot deck. Obviously one of my favorites. We all like the deck. It's got the lotus flowers on it. Lotus flowers. That in itself tells me something, but let's read some cards. Give them a good shuffle real quick. And one more, just for good measure, you guys. And if we need to use the yes/no cards, we will. Don't know where I'm going with the reading. Just going to pull cards and see where it takes us. Other than who's going to win the house. All right. Here we go, you guys. Spirit team, who's going to win the house in 2026? How about who's going to win the house in the next election? Six of Pentacles. All right, now look, I call this the give and take card. Passing it down, handing it down, so that tells me that it would be the blue team. Okay, look at the birds. All right, so she planted some seeds. The seeds have sprouted, and they have brought forth pentacles. They've brought forth abundance. So she feeds the birds, and in turn, the birds feed her. All right. We have the Nine of Pentacles again. Reaping rewards, hard work, steady work, they're telling me. Spirit team says steady work. All right, meticulous work. Coins are an earth energy, which tends to be slow and meticulous, as we know. We have the King of Wands. Okay, as much as I have a love-hate relationship with this guy, this is going to be Mr. Jeffries. And regardless of how I feel about this person, because I wish he'd make up his mind, but regardless of how I feel about this person, he and Corey are the two that I see. Obviously, Jasmine and Jasmine Crockett and AOC as well, but they're the two that I see really stepping forward and having the biggest voices to make this happen, to turn things around in the house. And then we have Six of Swords. Six of Swords is about being done with the battle and moving on, moving along, moving forward. Usually because of clarity, due to clarity, truth, due to truth coming out. Okay, there's a lot of bad actor information circulating around that we're not hearing about. And we're not gonna. Not now, if ever. Okay, so there are rumors and things are being discussed behind closed doors. Unaware, others are unaware of these discussions, and they have to be, because it's, you know, bribe this and threaten that at this point. So there are a lot of private discussions going on, a lot of talking in code going on. Three of Wands, that's acting on a decision. Again, moving forward, seeing the light. So that's for us. There is a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's getting a little bit brighter as we go. Then we have the Fool, so that's new beginnings. Fresh starts, taking a leap of faith. So this is our message from Spirit, from Source, from God, from Jesus, whoever it is that you, whatever name tag you put on your higher power, if you have one. It's a message for us to have faith. And we have Strength, the Strength card, so there will be strength in numbers, I'm hearing. There is strength in numbers, so that would be the votes. Okay, so I was just like, I'm sitting here reading cards and wondering, when it comes to it. So listen, it's time for me to choose my, the representative for my area. I am not choosing Joe Morelli. I'm just not doing it because he hasn't done anything. Okay, he's all about money too. But there are other parties to consider. Independent would be one. Okay, so if you're running down the list of people to vote for and your representative comes up, and a lot of us have said we're not voting for our representatives again, there are other options. Use your intuition. But other than that, I'm going Democratic all the way down, just like I did when I voted last year. And there we have the Hierophant. Now, of course, the Hierophant is about a higher authority. It's about doing things in a traditional manner. Okay, but nothing has been done in a traditional manner. Not one single thing has been done in a traditional manner since before he started campaigning. This crap that they pulled has been in the works. They gave it a shot in 2016. Didn't work out so well for him. I mean, he, got into office, but it didn't turn out the way that they had planned exactly. So they had plenty of time, 4 years, 8 years, whatever. 8 years. They had 8 years to figure it out, right? So we will get back to some type of normalcy within the government and the way that things are done. But just be aware that and we all keep saying it, things will not be done the same way. Things are going to be tweaked and revamped. But we have to start somewhere, right? With some type of normalcy. We have to start somewhere. Now, if we can get those members of the blue team to stop taking bribes and listening to his threats, maybe we'll get somewhere. Maybe some of them will grow a set. Okay, well, we have 2 here. They're not letting me out of it. Gotta have 2. All right, excellent. So we have the Page of Wands, and messages coming through. Passionate messages. We were talking about, where's our King of Wands? We were talking about the biggest voices. The biggest voices on the blue team. And again, it's more than just one person. And as it should be. There should be more than one voice. That's supposedly what America's about, isn't it? More than one voice. So, all right. Messages, loudest voice. And then we have the Four of Swords. Now, the Four of Swords is the defeat. But if you notice the colors are red. Not blue, red. All done. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Taking the blindfold off, having our restraints removed from us. A greater ability to move forward. Because guess what? Now we know what we don't want. Law of attraction, manifestation. Got to know what you don't want to know what you do want. We know what we don't want, and we're done. Oh, that's right. I see Pentacles as votes as well. In political readings. Power. And there's the Unknown card. All right, let's see. Well, the Unknown card says that this is a big fat maybe. Okay, now I'm going to be honest with you about that. That's what the Unknown card means. That's a big I'm not sure. We're not sure. Free will is the biggest factor in any of this. But assuming our Kings and Queens of Wands girl pair, final outcome. Final outcome in the current energy, Spirit team. Oh, perfect. The Wheel of Fortune, what goes wrong comes wrong. Okay, the red team is on top in the house right now. Wheel turns out all the way around again, and the blue team is back on top in the current energies. All right, you guys, let's get a confirmation, affirmation for badasses. All right, today's is I am amazingly strong, confident, I take no crap, and speak my mind, badass. Yeah, I left some of the words out, censors and such. And entertainment purposes only, and allegedly for everything. All right, you guys, on to the next video for the day. Much love, many blessings. See you in the funny papers.